I think we're just trying to be as emotionally truthful as possible. I know that sounds kind of pretentious, but I really feel like we're just communicating what we want to communicate. I don't think we were going for I just don't feel like we were trying to write a prestige show or whatever that means.
We didn't start off and we're like, we better win a Peabody.
Yeah, no, that was never crossed our minds.
What can we do to win the Peabody?
I think the breadth of the show and the breadth of topics we cover, I think, is one of the strengths. The stories are just as personal as they could possibly be. So things that were going on in our lives, things about our parents, our families, our relationships, as much as possible, just specifically what experiences we had.
As we wrote the show, we realized like, oh, this is a really huge opportunity to be in this time when people are letting you make stuff and not telling you too much about what you can do. We really wanted to see what we could get away with, and I think the show is really about our perspectives, and we're happy we had the opportunity to do it.
Hey, do you work out?
Not really.
So my buddy Anush and I were really close on this pea protein. It's all natural, non-GMO, fully organic, Desi-owned chickpea-based protein. It's called Mumbai Muscle.
A pea protein marketed just towards the Indian weightlifting community? Seems a little niche.
If you call a billion Indians niche.
I think if something's funny, it just comes off inherently as less preachy or sort of obnoxious. I think sometimes if you're trying to express an idea or an emotion, it can get kind of heavy-handed and the comedy, it's really important to us that the show is as funny as we can make it, and we're trying our best to make it a comedy show specifically. I know that sounds kind of basic, but we're trying to make it funny, and I think that kind of helps it be digested a little more easily sometimes, I think.
Wait, which Indian guy are you talking about?
Dude. That guy's a white guy.
The robot or the Indian?
The Indian guy is a white guy. That's Fisher Stevens. They use brown face makeup.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they got a real robot and a fake Indian.
People should take away from it what they want to take away from it. I mean, I think I would hate to tell them, didactically.
I have some very specific things.
what they should learn. I don't know. To me, it's very personal, right? Your experience watching the show. So I would never tell someone what to feel after watching the show.
But there, Alan and I reference this quote all the time, and I think I found it to be true based on the reception we've had from the show. Just the most personal is the most universal, and everyone has their version of a lot of the problems and joys and sadness that we discuss in Master of None. And to me, comedy is about when someone laughs, there's a recognition of, oh, we're both sharing this moment. And when you make comedy that connects with people, it just makes us all feel a little less alone in the world. And when people come up to me and say they enjoyed the work we made, it's really gratifying.
That was very beautifully put.
Thank you.